Hey everybody, welcome to this video. I'm InksLaura123 and this is going to be a books haul video. So I've got some new books, I thought I would show you them. I got some books the other day, but then I went shopping today and I ended up getting more books. So many books. And don't worry, I didn't pay for these books. Well, apart from this one that I got on eBay. I didn't pay because I had some Waterstone vouchers from my bosses at work. So I was like, yay, free books. It's all good. And I've still got some money left on the vouchers. So that's pretty cool. So let me show you what books I've got today. Okay, we'll start off with this one. This is the one that I'm most excited to read. Like really excited. I hadn't heard of this one, but I saw it. And I was like, ooh, looks pretty interesting. I've read something quite similar recently. So it's quite a thick book as well. That'll probably, I don't know, take me about, 3 or 4 days. Literally, I'm reading so fast these days. When I first started like being a proper bookworm, I was quite a slow reader. And now I'm just like whizzing through these books, seriously. And I don't like skim read or anything, like I proper read everything. But I don't know, I think it's because I'm watching less TV. Like, I used to watch a lot of television and read as well, kind of thing. But I don't know, like, I haven't really been watching that much TV lately because I'd rather sit and read. And I think because of that, I'm reading more books. Anyway, I'm blabbering. So this is called Hate List and it's by Jennifer Brown. And as you can see, there's a bit of paper on the front and it says Hate List. I didn't mean for anyone to die. So basically, this young girl and her boyfriend made this list of people they hate. And her boyfriend went a bit kind of crazy psycho and went and killed people from the list, and basically she's left and everyone's kind of blaming her and she's having to deal with like the repercussions of what happened. Now, she didn't actually do any of the murdering or anything like that, but she did help him write the list of people they hate, and the people who were on the list were his targets when he went and killed them. So I've read something very similar. Actually, I've read a few books similar to this lately. I don't know what it is, but I really enjoy reading books like this. Like, I've got into a kind of darker book zone lately. I don't know, like really like good dark thrillers and stuff like that. But this is supposed to be really good. I looked it up afterwards and there's quite a few good reviews on it, which is always good. So yeah, Hate List by Jennifer Brown. So the next one, I'm very excited to get. I wanted to get this for ages and now I finally got it. It's called My Favourite Manson Girl and it is by Alison Uminger, I think that is, or Umminger. Sorry, I'm not very good at pronunciations. Love the cover, by the way. It's so cool. Love them like red heart-shaped glasses. But anyway, basically, I read a book a while ago called The Girls, and they said that if you like The Girls, you'll like this book. And I've been looking for it, and I finally got it. So yeah, it's kind of based on the Manson murders, but with a new kind of story as well thrown in for good measure. So the girl basically ups and leaves her home, and she ends up in Hollywood around all these people, and some of them are not so nice and unsavory characters. And at the same time, she does some research about the Charles Manson murders. So I think there's going to be a lot of like that kind of Charles Manson history stuff, and where she's doing the research, and also like her life, what's happening now, and the bad people that she's going to meet and the experiences she's going to have. So I don't know what it is, but as I say, I've really been getting into these kind of dark books. They're very kind of thought-provoking and interesting for me. I don't know. But this is supposed to be really good. I remember reading on Goodreads a review of this, actually, because after I read The Girls, I went on to Goodreads and looked up books that are similar, and this was mentioned, and it was such a great review on it. So I was like, ooh. So hopefully it will be good. So that's My Favourite Manson Girl. This one is called Exposure. Someone is still in her life and there is nowhere to hide. Love the cover of this. It's really like dark and kind of eerie looking. But yeah, this is about a girl who lives in London with her boyfriend, and he's like really cool, trendy guy. They're a trendy couple and they live in a trendy place, in London. And then someone starts sending her emails anonymously with like really like, kind of disturbing attachments, and they start to say that they know about her and her past and her life, all in, like information about her that no one would know. She does work with like the camera and stuff like that, so she's a photographer. And yeah, I don't know, like it sounds really creepy, and I like it. I think it's going to be good. And I like the fact you get like anonymous emails. It kind of gets you thinking, who is it? What do they want? And it says something like she needs to find out who's sending these messages before it's too late, basically. So, another kind of psychological thriller there. This one's supposed to be really freaky, like terrifying, but good. The girl who served me what was saying said this like really scared her, but she loved it. So I was like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? So it's called Stalker. It's by Lars Kepler. And yeah, it's really dark and creepy. It's set in Sweden, and basically the police get these videos sent to them where this woman is in her house getting like a camera on her, and then she gets killed, and then they go around to investigate, and then there's another person, and then they have to find out like who's going to be next on the stalker's list. Why is the person doing it? Who are they? It says here, you thought you were alone, think again. But yeah, it looks really dark. I love the cover though, because it just looks so creepy, so creepy. So that's Stalker. And last but by no means least, I've got this one, which I got on eBay, The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, and that's by Mackenzie Lee. Love the cover so much. Saw this advertised on Goodreads. It was on like the summer suggestions, like summer book suggestions list or something. I do love Goodreads, by the way. I absolutely love it. It's such a great app, and I always go on there to I do a few things actually. I look up what a book is about. I also, once I finish the book, I like to read reviews to see what other people thought of the book that I've just read, and also just to look up, if I'm book shopping, and I think, oh, has that had a good kind of response, I'll look it up for that as reasons as well. But I just love Goodreads, basically. And I always update my little status of what book I'm currently reading. Anyway, I'm such a geek. But yeah, Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. Looks really cool. It's about a guy who's a bit of a naughty boy. Like, he's nice but naughty kind of thing, and they keep trying to kind of tame him and putting him in these boarding schools and making him like a good boy, but he's like, no thank you. So basically he runs away with his best friend and his sister, and they do like a whole kind of tour of Europe, and then they have some drama, and they get into mischief and trouble while they're on their tour. Also, he falls in love apparently with his best friend. So yeah, a bit of romance, bit of adventure. So I think this is going to be good. I've got a good vibe about this actually. I'm so happy it turned up today, and I was like, yeah. I'm waiting for 2 more books actually, and I really can't remember the name of them. So when I get them, I'll show you then. But there's 2 books. One I got, what was it? I just can't remember. I'm so annoyed when I can't remember the names of books. No, I can't remember. But I know one's about this guy whose daughter went missing. She got kidnapped years ago, and then he becomes the president of the United States, and his daughter suddenly gets found again, and she moves into the White House with him, and it's all a bit weird. Where has she been? How come she's come back now? That kind of thing. Can't remember the name of it, but it sounded brilliant, so ordered that. And also the other one, I can't remember fully what that was about, but I know it was a kind of young adult book, a bit more kind of lighter read than any of these, because some of the, apart from this one, the others that I've got are quite dark, but it was like a romance kind of thing, and she falls for a best friend and that kind of thing. But I don't know what it is. As I say, lately I've been reading these really dark thrillers, and I don't know, I love them. But I've been having really bad dreams at night, weird dreams, not been able to sleep properly. Maybe I need to read more of that kind of young adult, sweet, cute, romancy books for a while. The book I'm reading at the moment, which I'm halfway through, is this one, the Roanoke Girls. Absolutely brilliant. It's weird, but I love it. And I'm not going to go into the story too much, but basically all the Roanoke girls, the family, either go missing or they die. Okay, so it's kind of weird, but yeah, it's very kind of atmospheric. It makes you feel like you're really there, like you're living in this Roanoke. I just feel like I'm there, and yeah, it's a bit of kind of incest going on, which is a bit weird. I've never read a book with incest in it, so it's a first for me. But yeah, We'll see how it goes. I am enjoying it. I mean, it's not as good as some of the books I've read recently, but it is good, if that makes sense. And I've had a good run lately of books that have been really, really, really good and then good. So as long as they're good, it's fine. It's when they're bad you've got to worry. I've got a book up there which I really want to read very soon, The Couple Next Door, which just has such rave reviews. I will get around to reading all these books. I will. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Please click like, please comment, subscribe, and recommend any books that you'd think I would like, even though I've got so many already. And then I go to the library and end up reading like more and getting out books from the library. So yeah, I'm a bookaholic, I think. Hi, my name's Laura and I'm a bookaholic. Okay, everyone, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.